Scott, the defensive numbers were pretty good for you guys. They only shot 38%. Do you feel like the defense was much better tonight, the adjustments you were looking for?
Yeah, I mean, it was good until about 7 minutes of that third quarter. We made some costly mistakes on their best shooters, and it was bang, bang threes. And then transition defense, we struggled. We couldn't make a bucket. We missed shots, turning it over. Good shots, some not as good as we would want. And then the transition, they were just running down. They were playing free. They were down a big number. But defensively, I thought we got into them. We made them miss. We made them take uh, tougher shots than we want, and it was all it was a good win for us. We needed the win to get off, get that the bad taste in your mouth from last game. But I thought the guys came back. We responded and played the right way. Take away, 7 minutes of that third quarter. I thought throughout the game we played a good brand of basketball.
And what's the latest on Brad? I understand he had to leave with the hip contusion.
I haven't talked to him or the staff, but that's all I know is right now. He hit the floor pretty hard. But you guys know as well as I know, and I keep saying it. I don't just say it. He's as tough as nails, and I've been around a lot of guys that can bounce back, and he might be one of the best ones. And actually, we have two of them on our team. Uh, but yeah, Brad, we'll see how he feels tomorrow, and then make that decision come the next game.
Ava.
Scott, what did you think of Daniel Gafford in his debut here?
Yeah, I mean, I was a little disappointed that he missed the shot. I told him I didn't think that he was going to make every shot, but he did in that first half. He played exactly what Tommy told me he was going to do. I mean, I've seen him, I've watched him watch film, played against him, but this is what he does. He has great bounce. We got a lob threat. We can throw it up in the air. And like I said, we can throw a bad pass, and he has the ability to go out and extend and get it. He has great hands. Finishes round. He can block some shots. He can alter some shots. I thought he had just a fantastic game. It's a great first game for him. We're gonna keep working with him. Like I said, he's definitely a keeper. He has a chance to be really good for a lot of years with this skill set.
Fred.
Scott, you said you put Denny in the starting lineup pregame was just kind of a way of activating him, I think was the way that you phrased it.
Yeah.
You didn't play him in the fourth quarter, but he got 26 minutes. What did you see from him tonight?
I thought he played solid. I thought he could have done a few things better, but that's every game, every player, not just him. But I thought he played solid. He missed a couple of threes that could have really started it off good, and he missed the dunk. But I thought he was good defensively. Made a couple of mistakes on their shooters, but Ellington he's good. I mean, he's good, and Bay, he's a big time player. He's a very good, solid rookie that makes shots. But I thought Denny had some good playmaking. We put the ball in his hands a little bit. I thought he made some pretty good decisions.
And on a related note, you went to Jerome for the final quarter and a half. That's the first time you've played him in about a month and a half. What inspired that decision?
Yeah, we needed some scoring. We scored, I don't know how many, we ended up with 11 points in that third quarter. We needed some scoring. And we needed a spark. Whether that worked or not, I thought it was good because we got back. He gave us good bounce. He has good experience. He wasn't going for offensive rebounds. He was getting back in transition. He competed on defense. I thought he'd give him a lot of credit. I had a great conversation with him yesterday, and he handled it like I knew he would. He's a pro. He works hard. There's just not a lot of minutes. There's not a lot of minutes where we got a couple of players that have a chance to be good, and we're going to keep working with them, and but I thought he played a solid game, and that's, like I said, it's not easy not playing for a month or so, even longer, and to come in and give us solid minutes and big minutes, because let's face it, we were bleeding, but he got us some stops and got us some buckets, and I thought he was good.
Zach.
Hey, Coach. Rui had a big dunk in the first quarter and followed it up with a big roar, which seemed to energize the bench. What did you think about him playing with and showing a lot of emotion like that?
I love it. I think he needs more of it. I think he's getting used to the NBA way. You got to play with that emotion, that passion, that edge. And I thought he started the game that way, and then I thought in the third quarter it wasn't as good as we wanted it to be. And then the fourth quarter he made some good plays. We posted him up. He made some big shots, and I thought big shots. Like I said, we were struggling looking for points. I mean, Brad is obviously a point maker, and he moves that scoreboard is better than anybody in the league this year. So, but I thought Rui came in and gave us some good post up touches on the right mid post, but he was good in the fourth quarter, which we needed every point he gave us.
Christos.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Speaking for Gafford, it was a kind of surprise for you that his performance tonight. What did you expect from him tonight?
I mean, I didn't expect him to go whatever he was, 6 for 7. I mean, I like that. I know he's a high percentage shot maker because he takes good shots. He takes dunks, lobs, putbacks. He doesn't shoot a lot of shots outside the paint. He knows his role, and that is the roll to the basket and find shots around the rim, put pressure on the rim. And that's what we need. And he can get out of a pick and roll from midcourt pretty darn quick. Those first 2 steps, he's at the rim. And if you're late, and if you want to foul him, you're gonna get him on 1 free throw because he's gonna be up in the air already. And that's exciting. I thought Brad started it off, Brad, just baiting their defensive big, and that's a tough position. I mean, we've been in that position more times than we like to be, where a big has to make a decision, guard a guy that's coming at him that is a big time scorer. If you make a split second mistake, you can throw it up, and Gaff is going to be able to get that. And I thought Brad started it off, and Russell did, and then we all had a lot of looks to him.
Fred, you have one more? Always.
Fred, after you finish with your question, can you put your hand down, please?
It's
Thanks
down.
I know you're always front of the class, so the teacher always saw you.
Thanks for reiterating that, Coach. All right, you're good. Thank you.
All right, appreciate you guys. See ya.
Used to be like that shit.
Russ, just what were your first impressions of Daniel Gafford in his debut?
He did an amazing job. Did a good job of protecting the rim. Obviously, big size, athleticism showed tonight, which is big for us, something that we need. And I hope he felt good about how he played because he played great. Did a good job.
And, the numbers would suggest you guys were much better defensively tonight. Do you feel like you saw the adjustments that you were looking for on that end of the floor?
I thought we started off, we got a little relaxed in the third quarter, but I thought we did a good job for most of the game of defending how we supposed to defend.
Some people are still coming over. Russell, give us a second here. Fred, do you have anything?
Who?
I've got another, Matt.
Go ahead, Chase.
Russ, I know you've been you formed a pretty nice connection with Rui so far this season. What did you think about that dunk he had, the poster dunk he had?
That was nice. When he's aggressive, especially at the around the rim, he's tough to stop. And he's been doing that as of late. And tonight was one of those nights where he attacked the basket, used his athleticism, his size to finish at the rim.
Ava?
Russ, I apologize if Chase already asked you. What was the key there in kind of pulling yourselves out of the trouble in the fourth quarter there?
We got stops, executed, did a good job of executing tonight. Better job than we did in New York of closing the game and getting the shots we wanted, executing the plays, which is big for us.
And with Daniel Gafford, how, I guess, rare is it for a young player to play so within his own game? He seems like he really knows his strengths and kind of sticks to them. How helpful is that for you guys?
I mean, it's good. You know, he's still learning. He has a unbelievable athleticism and feel for the game. So he will learn as we kind of continue to go. And he did a good job tonight of figuring out his position, figuring out how to roll and his spots on the floor, and he did a good job of that.
Thanks, Russ.
Anyone else? Keep it quick here.
Appreciate you.
All right, Russ.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I think that's going to be it for us tonight, guys. So we will send out links later. Thanks. You said so, Robin? Yeah. Okay, sorry, Robin. Robin left, guys. See. I'm muted. What's up, Robin?
What's going on?
How are you?
Doing well.
Good. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead, Fred.
Hey, Robin. Obviously, Daniel is not the first guy in league history to get traded in the middle of a season, but considering the format of this year with just so few practices and so many games jammed together, I imagine it's more difficult than usual to get acclimated in the middle of the year. How do you help him along with that, just with the basics of integrating into the team?
Honestly, that was a lot of that was just him. He was magnificent tonight. He brought energy, effort on defense, a lot of chatter. That's stuff we've needed, and it was infectious.
And he mentioned you as somebody. He said that you were his vet when you guys were in Chicago together. What is your relationship like? What was your reaction when you saw that he was going to be coming here?
I've always loved the way he plays the game. You know, he's not focused on any kind of glory. He just goes out there and he does what it takes to help his team win. I love that about him.
Chase.
Robin, do you feel like you guys made the adjustments you were looking for defensively? I mean, the results were good, obviously numbers wise, but were the things you were looking for? Do you feel like you guys put those in action tonight?
I thought for the most part, we had some issues with transition for a little bit, but I thought, like I said, I thought we came out very focused. I thought we were very physical for the most part, and for 3/4 of the game, which isn't the whole game, but 3/4 of the game, we took care of transition, which has been a huge Achilles heel for us.
And I know, it's been a conversation to try to get Rui to be consistently aggressive on offense. Russ was talking about that. So what was it like to see him throw down that dunk, the poster dunk he had?
That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun to see. I was saying on the sideline, it wasn't one of those springy dunks where you knew he was going to go up and dunk on the guy. It was one of those where you had to kind of the time slowed down a little bit, and you had to sit in your seat, and you kind of had a little show put out in front of you, a little duel, like what's going to happen here. I enjoyed it immensely.
Neil.
Hey, Robin, what would you say is the key for you guys to, take this defensive effort and apply it more consistently moving forward, which has been a little bit of your guys' Achilles heel so far this season?
Yeah, consistency's definitely been big for us. I think that's accountability. We gotta make sure each and every one of us, that whoever's on our right, whoever's on our left, and ourselves, of course, that we're doing our job. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing when we're out on the floor.
Zach.
Hey, Robin, I see that you're wearing a My Neighbor Totoro t-shirt, Tonari no Totoro t-shirt. What inspired this choice today?
Oh, it felt like a good day for it. It was a nice, pretty nice, sunny Washington day. Felt like spring is here. And spring, I feel like the forest spirits, the forest sprites kind of come out in that time.
And obviously Totoro is now batting 1,000 at 1-0. So good luck charm there too. Ghibli series.
You're going to be hard pressed to come up with somebody who can beat Totoro. That's going to be difficult. It's going to take you a while to think of that.
That's a good point. Okay, thank you.
Ava.
Robin, I came in late, apologies, but it sounded like you were talking about Daniel and maybe a dunk of his at the beginning. Kind of a silly question, but what does a dunk do to a team energy-wise?
Oh, yeah, that's infectious. Obviously, good teams. You love seeing your teammates succeed, but a dunk, that's almost that's the apex of that. That's the apex of that feeling. It's immediately infectious and it's contagious.
And then what was the key for you guys late tonight in the fourth quarter to kind of pull yourselves out of trouble?
I thought we took care of transition. That was the big a big problem for us. We all agreed on that in the third quarter and the beginning of the fourth, and that's something we gritted down and we took care of.
Thanks, Robin.
Gritted down.
Fred, you do it again? Is your hand still up? That's
Sorry, Matt.
Just a shame. All right, Robin. Appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, I think that's it this time, guys. I lied the first time, but I think we're done now. So we'll send out links later. Thanks.